What's up, YouTube? This is Andrew, and if you guys haven't noticed, there's a gigantic window behind me now because I'm shooting at my new place. And I'm going to get around to showing you guys my new comic, Man Cave area. It's pretty boss, but right now I'm shooting this video for a very awesome YouTuber and his dad, Luke from Just Luke. And guys, if you haven't checked out his channel is really awesome. I mean, he is so super excited about all of the things in his collection, and it's just really cool to see how he and his dad interact with each other, and how you can tell they both really love this hobby, and they love all of the things that they do with their hobby, and the fact that they do them together is just awesome, because there's so many kids that don't have a relationship with their father, and it's just cool to see how great of a relationship the two of them have. So that being said, they've got 5 questions, which I wrote down on a styrofoam plate because I couldn't find a piece of paper. Question 1. And, they asked for an actor that you think should have been cast in a role that someone else was cast in. And I've got a couple. The first one is I don't think that a different casting would have saved this movie, but I just kind of, this was the icing on the cake that made the movie terrible. George Clooney as Batman in Batman and Robin. Awful, awful, awful choice. Do I think anybody could have saved that movie? Not really. I just don't like George Clooney as Batman. And second, this one, it's not that I don't like Daniel Craig. It's that I kind of would have liked to have seen this actor take on the role, and that's Clive Owen. Clive Owen, you'll have remembered from movies like King Arthur, Sin City, that awful love movie, Closer. But I don't know, I just think that he would have done an awesome job as James Bond, and I would like to see him try. Another one that might have been interesting was Thomas Jane from the Punisher movie with John Travolta. He would have been a cool James Bond as well. Number 2, if I had 15 bucks or 10 euro, what would I use it on? It couldn't be bills or food. Well, I'm going to bend the rules, because if I had an extra 15 bucks right now, I would take my daughters and my wife out for ice cream. Because here in Illinois, we are at like a record hot streak this weekend, and it's got a heat index with humidity of 113 degrees, which is stupid hot. So the one thing that would make it all better for everybody's ice cream. So there you go. It was food, but it's kind of not food. So hopefully that works. Number 3, an interesting fact about my neighborhood. Well, I live in a very small town called Alton, Illinois. It's right across the Mississippi River from St. Louis, and an interesting fact was that the world's tallest man was from here. Robert Wadlow was the tallest man who ever lived. He was 7 foot 11 inches tall. And they're in town, in the uptown. They have a statue for him that's life size and stuff, and it's pretty cool. Another thing that is interesting is when Abraham Lincoln changed the state capital from, it used to be in Vandalia, which is a southern city in Illinois, and he moved it up to Springfield, which was a centralized city in Illinois. He actually considered Alton for the new state capital. However, when the Civil War broke out, Missouri was a Confederate state and Illinois was a Union state, so obviously that wouldn't fly with Alton being so close to Missouri. So there's many more interesting facts, like apparently Alton is one of the most haunted cities in Illinois, in the United States. We used to have a Confederate prison here during the Civil War. There's just tons of stuff. Alton is very interesting. There's books and books and books about the history of Alton. So if you guys are into history, look up the city of Alton and just read some of the facts about it. It's pretty cool. Number 4. If I could go anywhere in the world, who would I go with? Oh, I'm sorry. Where would I go and who would I go with? Um, I've got a friend. He's probably one of my closest friends. His name's Travis, and he's from the Philippines. And I'm a big foodie, and I like history and culture and traveling and stuff. And he's always talking about how he used to live in the Philippines. So if I got to, go anywhere in the world, I'd like to go to the Philippines with Travis and his mom, Miss Flo, and I would like for them to show me around and show me all the cool stuff that he's always talking about. And so we get to try all the food, and, go to all the beaches and all that stuff. And I just think it'd be really neat. Meet all of the family he has over there that he's always talking about. And yeah, I think that would be really cool. And if I could take someone else other than Travis and Miss Flo with me, I would take my wife and kids. And 2 shout-outs. That's tough. There's a lot of great videos out here on YouTube, and it's really hard to narrow it down to 2. But if I had to name just 2, I really, really, really enjoy watching Lightning 2288, who Rich. Rich always has interesting books on there, and he's a big, Silver Age key collector, but he's also got just interesting stories. It seems like, he's always got something going on in his life, and he's always more than willing to share it. And my second pick would be Scott Running with Comics, because he gets on there and he doesn't just talk about comics. He talks about, the other things that are going on in his life. But a while ago, he did a video about depression, and honestly, it takes a lot of guts to get onto a place like this with people, most of people you've never met in person, and just to tell them that you've had problems with depression, and because you care, you want people to know what the symptoms and stuff are. That is really, really cool. And I'm cheating again. There's a third one. Hitman Von Doom does the same thing with his bipolar disorder. He cares enough about us on YouTube that he wants to share his experience so that he can try to help us if we may not be as comfortable with sharing. So those are my answers. I hope that they're satisfactory, I guess. And Luke, congratulations on your 250 subs, and hopefully you get many more. So thanks a lot. See you.